Let's get weird. Your boy Tommy G here with the Friday edition. My voice is going from talking so much and yelling at fucking Georgia all night. The Stay Cashin show. Bill Rupp, you looking nice in the maroon there. You had a different sweatshirt when you left. How was your day, Bill?
I put back on Notre Dame, baby! Spanked it all night long. Those of you who watched the live stream with us knew that it was a spanking all night long. Those who didn't and who were here yesterday, listen, I'm not going to kill Howie as much as Tommy. I'll give you.
What? I sat here and took it all night in the ass.
Hold on.
He's not here.
Only reason is because I'm going to give Howie the benefit of the doubt, even though I shouldn't. Because I knew what he was doing yesterday. He kept saying, I got Notre Dame to win the whole thing. And then he was saying, well, I wouldn't be surprised if Notre Dame won, but I'm taking Georgia. So I looked at his bets. He did a 3-unit bet on Georgia. So I won't go insane. But where I will go insane is this guy right here who starts off all day by saying, Notre Dame first quarter, love it. Granted, it was a great bet. I put it in the night before. I got the +0.5, and I won. So I won on his bet. See, that's why I always say Bill Rupp takes his bets and makes them better. Tommy waited. Tommy doesn't like to put his money out ahead of time, but Bill Rupp did it the night before. I got the +0.5, and so I won. Then during the game,
I just want to make sure I'm going to get my time without you interrupting when you're done.
The guy who said that I'm doing the first quarter and I'm going to wait and see what happens, all of a sudden puts out a -134 10-unit double back on Georgia.
Are you done?
I'm finished.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Good. Well, for those of you that watched the live stream, you got to watch live Bill complain about every pass interference, every holding, everything until the game was. And you complained 6 times in the first 5 plays.
Tommy, you were too.
Oh, I always do. But you call me a crybaby. You're the same crybaby. Listen, I mean, it's getting old, so I'm not even going to hammer down on it. Georgia dominated that game. I mean, you literally had, you want to talk about penalties, Bill? Personal foul. They roughed the kicker 16 times on the first punt. Fucking almost took the guy's head off for 5 yards. We had an equipment manager trip around. Oh, no. I just let you go uninterrupted. You don't get to speak. You don't get to speak.
No, I was telling you his name.
Write it down. Write it down.
Parker Jones.
You had Georgia about to score the first touchdown, and they fumble at the fucking 8. You have Georgia comes right back with a 67-yard bomb, all the momentum going their way. An equipment manager trips a referee. They have to settle for a field goal. You then have 30 seconds left in the half of a 6-3 game with a freshman quarterback who's never fucking touched the field really before that game. And they decide that's the time, Kirby Smart, to go take some chances when we even said it, they wouldn't let the kid throw all game. Right? They kept pounding the ball for 1 yard a carry. And now with 30 seconds before the half, of course, he drops back, fumbles, hands Notre Dame a touchdown. We're ready for the second half. Opening kickoff, run right back up our ass. Like I said last night, I'll make excuses when excuses are needed to be made. When we throw a 50-yard bomb, the ball bounces off the receiver's face and knocks him down. When an equipment manager trips a fucking ball. Yes, but the kick return, I said last night, I'm not making excuses because Notre Dame has been phenomenal on special teams all year, and that is one of their strengths. I'll let you chime in for a second.
The ball off the guy's face was ridiculous, but you also have to remember, and we agreed on it yesterday, Georgia has dropped more passes this whole season.
Oh, of course. I had it in the write-up.
Number one is dropping passes.
Right. I mean, I don't know if they've ever been knocked through the ground from a pass.
It's not, but Tommy, it's not like it's something.
But no, 100. Listen. These things happen, right? The 2 fumbles obviously were 14 points. I mean, that was terrible. The equipment manager tripping the guy was insane. I still need to check that rule because if you don't to make contact with the ref, it's a sideline violation. Warning. How is that a 15-yard penalty because the ref keeled over like he got shot?
Okay, first of all, the turnovers, I agree with you, but Notre Dame took those turnovers and made them into points.
They did. Yeah, they did. I mean, listen, you had it.
If you're Georgia, even knowing you're going to have turnovers with a young quarterback, you can't give up that touchdown pass the very next play.
No, and I mean, you're already at the 10-yard line.
Well, I mean, Georgia couldn't score from the 10, so what's the difference?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, listen, once they got the ball there, you knew they were scoring.
Second of all, the ref did
I'm not done yet. I let you cut
I'm just coming to
No, I let you cut in for a second. That's all you got.
No, let me talk about the ref.
No. You got one thing. You said this. I gave you one. Now you talk about the ref afterwards.
Because you kept going. So
all right, go talk about the fucking ref.
The ref didn't get tripped.
The guy wasn't even into the white.
He got checked, hockey checked. Like he was into the board.
Did you see it? If that was reviewed,
Scott Stevens.
If that was reviewed in the NBA, you know how they have the D-Rock the circle that they check to see if the guy's feet are in the circle. That kid, I honestly think was outside the white.
No, he wasn't.
Like he was not deep into it. He wasn't on the field.
No, he was
right at the edge of the white. Listen, I gotta defend this poor kid because he's gonna get shot today, but. There was a whole row of people jumping up and down there. He just happened to be the one who had his arm out and hit the fucking kid. But, then we get the touchdown.
Talked about him in the press conference.
What's up?
He already withdrew from the college.
Did he?
He probably.
I mean,
did you see Kirby freaking out on all them guys?
Well, I mean, listen, that's Kirby a monstrous
press conference.
Because Kirby knows you have a young quarterback and you have a play caller who's terrible. I mean, they got to get rid of their OC. He's been there he's terrible. He's just too old now. But you literally have a young quarterback and a team that's playing a team that can't come from behind. That's Notre Dame's thing. Notre Dame passed for 90 yards. Their leading rusher had 80, and their leading receiver had 40. I mean, they did nothing. They literally did not have a drive all game over 49 yards. They couldn't move the ball. They had multiple drives of 10 plays, 32 yards. I don't even know how you have a 10-play, 32-yard drive. You have to get exactly 3 yards to get the first down on 4th and 1 every time. But Notre Dame wasn't doing anything. Georgia just was terribly coached. They had every 50-50 break went the opposite way. They had everything went wrong. And honestly, I mean, listen, I might be looking through it rose-colored glasses. We're all watching it together. We all thought, here it comes. Georgia's coming back. They're going to take this one. Some dumb shit on the 4th and 1. I was outside smoking. I don't even know what happened on that again. That fucking 4th and 1 with 10 minutes left. No. What at the end of the game when they crossed over the line or something?
Notre Dame was supposed to punt. They decided not to punt. They ran their offense back onto the field. Georgia said, "Oh shit!" Ran their defense, their punt defense, off the fucking field. Their defense back onto the field. Called hike with 2 seconds left, and the guy was offside.
Yeah, the guy was offside. Yeah, I walked in.
Kirby was saying you can't do that. You can't cross the line. I guess the line of scrimmage.
My thing on that was, I thought you had to get, if you do an offensive substitution like that,
you have to give the other team time.
You have to give the defense time, I thought.
Yeah,
and Georgia never got any time whatsoever. Those guys were fucking
Well, I mean,
I think that's what Kirby was saying when they switch off. Your ref has to stand there and wait until the guy.
Regardless of the time, there was no reason for the guy to line up offside.
So Coach Sav says it was an illegal play. You cannot trade out 11 players for 11 players.
Well, and he did it with
I was outside. There's the one part of the game. You guys run the live stream. I was outside.
11 or 12 seconds. The play clock was that when they decided, hey, we're gonna run the fucking punt team off now. So there was already barely any time left as they did this whole fucking trickery.
Yeah. So I don't have an input on it because I didn't see it. I just knew I walked outside. We were getting the ball. I came back in and fucking had a first down. So that was. But listen, overall, it was a gross game from top to bottom. I literally thought we went in. Our analysis was Notre Dame should get out early. They didn't. Georgia should have got out early. The analysis was Stockton's better than Beck. Bill, I think you'll even admit Stockton's better than Beck, the quarterback.
He played well.
Kid played really good for his first game.
He played well. Well. I don't know if he's better than So I think Beck would have given them a better shot at winning the game, if that makes any sense. Even though the kid looked good.
No, Beck was terrible.
No, Tommy, but that's
Beck's threw 8 picks.
Tommy, they've been winning with him. Yeah, but this didn't even throw yesterday.
But that's not his fault because when he threw for 200. He threw for 3 times as many yards as Riley Leonard, I mean, the kid did his job. He threw for fucking like 250.
Well, Notre Dame didn't need to throw.
And that was with multiple fucking drops on bombs and pass interference. I mean, we had a touchdown where the kid fell down.
Defense that lets up the second least points in college football. You rely on your defense. You don't go with throwing bombs down the field. Notre Dame didn't have to.
So Andrew says you guys must be high. That is not at all what happened. I said I didn't watch it. I didn't see it. I'm asking. So not coming to me. Ref stood over the ball for like 20 seconds. I don't know what happened. I was not here.
Well, what do you mean that's not what happened?
I can't chime. You guys chime in.
They ran their punt team out there. They ran their punt team out there. Then they took their punt team off and put their offense back on.
I don't know how you can do all that. I don't know how you could do all that and have a ref stand over a ball for 20 seconds. There's only fucking 30 seconds on the goddamn clock.
I think you need to check the shit you're smoking.
Well, obviously, the ref was there waiting for them to do it. But then during that time, they had their punt team out there. Their offense came back out. Georgia's punt team receiving was out there, and their defense came back out.
I walked into Kirby Smart screaming his head off, but
yeah, Ryan, I don't think it's illegal either.
I don't know, but whatever it was weird. That's all I'm saying. It was weird. I walked in and that was fucking strange. So listen, we all watched it together. We watched it live. We saw a lot of fucking weird shit happening, crazy shit happening. I think every one of us thought, oh shit, Georgia's about to come back and win this game, even after the kick return touchdown. It looked like Georgia was able to move the ball offensively very well. I don't know why the fuck they abandoned Etienne and just completely, they used him too much at the beginning.
Here you go, Tom.
And then they fucking started using all their backup running backs at the end of the game.
What happened. Facing a 4th and 1 with a 23-10 lead, the Fighting Irish pulled their entire punt team and sent out their offense in a mad rush. Rules indicate that the Bulldogs must also be given a chance to respond with their own substitutions, which they did. However, the ensuing confusion with an official holding the ball until the defense was ready led to the Georgia defenders jumping off sides. A long pass from Riley Leonard proceeded to fall incomplete, but the damage was already done in the form of a 5-yard penalty. End of story, exactly what I said.
I don't know. I didn't see it. If you look at it, I mean, Notre Dame's first drive, 3 plays -9, 5 plays 20, 8 plays 49 was their best drive. 4 plays 20. I mean, like 1 play 13, 3 plays 2 yards, 8 plays 25 yards, 8 plays 29 yards.
Maybe you lost?
No, I lost. Am I sitting here?
What are you reading? Stinks.
Because I'm just showing you. You started this.
Every fucking you can't come on here.
Bill.
Bill, I fucking was wrong.
No, the bet lost. I was not wrong.
The curse of the 10-unit double back hit me again.
Dude, listen to me.
Square in the face.
Who was the better team, Bill?
I mean, you're just.
All right, we got it. We got the yelling. It's funny. I got a headache. Stop. What was the? Who was the better team?
Notre Dame. They won.
All right, D-Rock. Who do you think was a better team?
Oh man. I mean, Notre Dame did win the game.
They won the game. Yeah. Zab.
I didn't watch the game, but I'm saying Notre Dame because they won. So.
Hoffman.
I didn't. I only watched the 3rd and 4th quarter, so.
Well, Hoffman knows is better anyway.
Yeah.
So
I bet on Notre Dame. I was good though. I told them.
And second, they fumbled to start the game, and the guy tripped the ref. I was like, oh,
guys, I'm gonna say it again.
The way the game started, I thought Georgia was gonna steamroll them.
Yeah, that's what we all jumped on Georgia, really.
Notre Dame again in the final.
All right, so let's talk about that right now. So, Bill, your show. So we have coming up.
Bill's undefeated.
I don't even think I'm going to bet it. Honestly, I'm just going to fucking let
should.
Bill
Just
do my
bet
write-up
that
in the fucking article for the CFP games. So what do you think, Bill? How do these 2 games play out?
Exactly as I just said.
Do you think they're blowouts again? I mean, we haven't had a game.
State puts a spanking on Texas. I mean, probably wins by 14 to 21 points. Notre Dame, Penn State is going to be just like last night. It's going to be a defensive battle. Both defensive teams, not a lot of offense, a lot of running the ball, low-scoring game. Take the under, but take Notre Dame to win. Their defense is a lot better than Penn State.
I don't know how that spread's won. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
not.
like Notre Dame should be like 4.5, 5 in that one.
Yeah, it might move a little bit by the time the game comes. Like we said, like we saw again yesterday with that spread. Anytime a team flips through 0, back to the opposite way was +1.5 to -1.5. I mean, you're looking at a great time to bet that team. I had got +1.5 on Notre Dame. But again, like I've been saying for the past few weeks, Ohio State, Notre Dame, guys, just keep betting them and bet them in the final. And I think Ohio State wins. But bet Notre Dame right now. If you didn't bet the final, bet them +380, because then in the final, in the game, as long as it's not a spanking, you can hedge out and you win. Ohio State's +110 for the final right now. No sense of taking that. Take Notre Dame, get the 380 and hedge.
There you go. So we have yesterday that fucking college basketball parlay that I gave to Trevor on the show, the plus whatever it was. You realize that everything won in that except that what's its face? Martin was up fucking 13 and lost on a floater at the buzzer. Yeah, I don't even know if Trevor knows. He was so drunk. Everything else in Bakersfield won, Marshall won,
Trevor doesn't
and
know.
it was a floater at the buzzer. So we'll see if Trevor even notices his account on that one. What else we got going on in the world of sports right now from a headlines perspective?
Jimmy Butler doesn't want to be in Miami anymore.
What did he say? He's not happy?
He doesn't have joy.
He's
playing
not capable of having joy?
Yeah, he's not having joy right now. Playing
Well, he did fuck me yesterday because I said they were going to win the tip, and then he scored the first basket, and I didn't take him like a moron. But listen, he's been quiet the whole time. And then Pat Riley came out and said he wasn't trading him. Now he's going to start to get pissed because he's been a team player year in, year out. They play off Jimmy, right, Tommy? He fucking kills
I love Jimmy Buckets.
I mean, he's fucking amazing. He's been fucking nothing.
Michael Jordan's son.
He's been nothing but amazing to that organization.
What's he got left on his contract?
What's up?
What's he got left on his contract?
I have no idea.
I can check.
Like, is it done this year?
No, he wouldn't be. No, he wouldn't be asking for a trade if it was done
I
this
was
year.
gonna say, like, that's dumb then. Get something for him now.
But I mean, just Pat Riley, you're obviously moving towards a younger team with Hero and Bam.
So let me just stop you, Bill. So let me just tell you what the contract is. So he's got 2024, 2025. He's making $48 million this year, hit against the cap, and then next year I believe it's a player option. It says. So he's got a player option for 25, 26. So he's going to be gone. So this is basically his last year with.
Yeah, get rid of him. I mean, come on, Riley. Just do what he wants to do. He's been nothing but great to your organization. Accommodate the guy. Come on.
Where would you like to see him go, Bill?
I mean, I would take him on the Knicks, but it's not going to happen.
Not going to
Warriors
the
to
East.
Suns.
They don't
Not going to the Eastern Conference.
and they don't need him. But
He's going Warriors or Suns.
no, he's going to go somewhere in Texas.
I thought it was Warriors or Suns.
Dallas, Warriors, or Suns. Those are the three top.
Dallas. I think Dallas.
I mean, listen, this fucking league is ridiculous. I mean, we've seen this bullshit with this. People sign contracts and then don't play out their
Tommy,
contract.
that's not him, though. We can't.
I know. I understand it. I'm just saying it's cancerous in all of sports. It is him, Bill, because I understand he's been good. You don't get to just leave because you want to leave. That you signed a contract,
he's done
you
this.
finished the
This
contract.
is his
isn't
thing.
the first time
This
Jimmy
is his
Butler
thing, yeah.
has fucking turned around in the last year, played the martyr, and fucking everyone felt bad for him.
Yeah, but no,
Someone on the radio compared him. I thought it was a great comparison to the high school girlfriend. Great in the fucking beginning, awesome, amazing. Then it just gets annoying, and then more annoying, and more annoying.
Dude,
And then,
Hoffman, he told them that he wanted them to get players now, like seasoned veterans, for them to win now, and then they went younger. You know, they signed Bam to the deal. They got Hero.
I get that, but at the same
wants-
token,
he's at the end of his career, Tommy. He
that's
wants
great.
to
You
win.
signed a fucking contract.
Right, and he's
You
not
don't get
asking-
it. What the fuck's the point?
He's not-
Listen, he's got a player option already next
He's
year.
not asking.
So that's the year that he can choose. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
just
only
fucking.
one more year, Tommy.
He's
Let him
holding the
go.
team hostage.
Let
Give it a
him
week.
go.
Give it a week, and he will be holding this team hostage. Give it a week. Right now, he's trying to play nice. If they don't get rid of him, he will hold them hostage and have a mysterious hamstring injury and fucking sit out the rest, like he always fucking does.
But
I
Tommy,
think he did it to the
just-
Sixers. I think he did it to the Bulls. I
But
mean,
just
to
like
all these
Justin
teams.
Sports said, why keep a 36-year-old Jimmy Butler hostage? Let him go.
No,
The Sixers did. They
Ain't a
fucked them.
superstar.
Who was it? Was the Sixers? Was it the Timberwolves?
The Sixers. They should have kept.
He was on the
him.
Wolves, right, for a year or
Yeah.
two. Yeah,
They
maybe it was the Wolves.
They chose Tobias Harris over him. The Sixers. That was.
The Sixers are retarded. Yeah.
I mean, that was dumb.
But Bill, you have to understand right now, like the Miami Heat are in 6th place.
Their
Like,
windows.
who the fuck are they to just take their fans and say, Jimmy wants to leave, we're going to tank our season when we're fucking not even in the play-in game. We're in a legitimate playoff spot because Jimmy wants to leave, so we're going to do that for him. I thought the way you guys were talking that the Heat were like fucking 8-win team. They're 17-15. Why the fuck should they let him go?
They're not bad.
Yeah, so why the fuck would he just, let's get rid of, fuck you, no, play.
Well, why would you want somebody on a team that's causing issues?
That's what I'm saying. So the problem is Jimmy Butler's causing issues. That's the problem. You're on a playoff team. You know the fucking East is dominated by the Celtics, right? Like the Celtics are probably going to come out of the East. That's the reason he wants to go to the fucking West because he probably knows the Celtics.
No.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with
Why would you want to go to what where there's one team you only have to beat, and instead of 12 teams, every team is good?
Because no one's beating that one team. That's why.
No, that's not true.
Yes. So all right, I'll take the Celtics. You take the field in the East. It's not even close.
Okay.
All right, deal. Done.
Yep, done.
All right, 500. Right,
I wouldn't do that, Bill.
Well, I'm
Put it on
done.
the whiteboard.
Put it on a whiteboard. I'll take that. I just
With
suck at that.
Porzingis,
do that
Me and
for
Hoff
you.
got a big parlay out there for that. We need the Celtics.
Porzingis' injury issues and everything.
They didn't even have Porzingis 90% of last year, and they still walked to the fucking championship.
No, he was.
But the bottom line is, Bill, like, if you're the Heat, yeah, if you get a great offer, yeah, fine. But Jimmy shouldn't be fucking throwing a tantrum 30 games into a season when you already got a player option next year. End of story. You built your contract. You're already going to get out of it a year early next year, as we know. Now you got to get out of it a year and a half early so you can go chase a ring with the fucking Mavericks because you're no, dude. Not how this fucking works.
The only way they're not going to be able to keep him there. The only way they're going to be able to keep him there is if they can get De'Aaron Fox, and I don't think they're going to be able to.
Yeah, so I mean, listen, I'm sure he's gonna get dealt.
Okay, you're where you said you're in the 6th spot. He doesn't want to be there. Why not trade him for picks?
I understand they're gonna have to because he's gonna hold him hostage. That's what he's gonna do. That's why he's doing this at game 32. By game 52, he's gonna be sitting there like this. He's not gonna play nice like he is right now. We've seen him do it before. Right, Hoff? He's done it before. Like he does it
when
in
he
mid-season.
when he's not happy,
When he's not happy, he fakes an injury. That's what he does. He's
He
like Mike Trout, right?
said
Like Trout.
Miami.
Every time Trout thinks the team
I'm
sucks.
in Miami, but I'm not loving playing basketball. I mean,
Yeah, so I don't have joy. Well, you're at work, bro. It's your job. You're not there to have fun. You're not D-Rock in the fucking street with his son playing basketball. You're at work. You think I want to be here today and get shit on for Georgia and fucking hung over? No. Listen to this fucking idiot screaming. No, I'm at work. I don't have to have joy. Some shows, it's joyful and fun. Some shows, I want to kill myself. But you show up and you go to work. Go to fucking work. Shut your mouth. Keep that all private. Go to fucking the team privately. He's not getting what he wants privately, so now he's bitching to the media.
Where's Jenna?
But she's right.
You bitch.
Oh man.
Jenna, you bitch.
Say it again.
Jenna, you bitch.
Say it again.
Jenna, you better get down here.
She's looking all over like, what the fuck is going on? Am I in trouble? Her ears are sticking straight up. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, but listen, I love Jimmy Butler. We'll get off this topic now. I love him. He's like my favorite player. I think he's great. I think he's Jordan's kid. I think he's a fucking assassin. I love him. Any team that has him in the playoffs is live. But you can't do what you're doing right now. Stop this shit.
he also is too. He can't be number one anymore either. He's got to be two.
Well, I mean, that's why he wants to go to the Mavericks, the Warriors,
Yeah,
and the
he
Suns.
knows.
So he's got Durant and Steph and Doncic and Kyrie. He's got all these fucking weapons.
And he doesn't give a fuck about the regular season. He just wants to be in the playoffs.
I mean, I wouldn't either if I were him.
Yeah,
At that age, if I was a
fuck
team, I wouldn't want him burning himself out in the regular season. He's had injury problems his whole career. So I want Jimmy Butler healthy in the playoffs because that's when he starts trying. But what else? Anything else? Any other headlines or anything we need to talk about?
No, not really.
No, I mean we just did fucking 7 hours yesterday, so we probably covered most of it on last night's show and a thing. All right, we'll do NFL shortly.
Jets interviewed Vrabel today.
Please don't get Vrabel.
They posted it on their social media.
Please, God.
What?
I don't want
Jets
Vrabel.
interviewed Vrabel for their head coaching job.
I don't know why people
Twitter.
love Vrabel. Vrabel sucks.
I mean,
Oh, he's such an idiot.
I don't understand how this. I don't understand how this is like. Rex Ryan wants to be the coach, and he was last.
It's right in front of your
He
face.
was the last coach. He was
He's
the last
literally Vrabel with more energy.
and he was the last coach that you had any
fucking guy took Mark
success with.
Sanchez to the fucking AFC Championship. Like,
You
what are we
beat
doing?
No. You beat Peyton Manning with Mark Sanchez in Indy.
And they beat the Patriots. Came out saying we're gonna beat the Patriots. Beat the Patriots in his first year. I mean, dude, he's honestly
he's
Rex
literally
Ryan is a better coach now than he was then. I'm gonna tell you that. Just listen. I'm a Jets fan. Obviously, I fucking watched every. I was more jacked up. I was what Rex Ryan was to the Jets is what Dan Campbell was to the Lions. Right?
Rex
Brought
Ryan
energy.
knows more-
Brought that fucking knee biting mentality. And Rex is smart now.
He knows more NFL history
Bro,
than
he
anyone
was
in the world.
He was literally a Neanderthal back then. His bets are better than anyone on that channel. His history of the NFL knowledge and trivia is better than anyone on that
Never
channel.
gotten one wrong
His,
against
his
Timbo.
takes are better than anyone on that channel. His energy is better. Like, he's impressive as a fucking person who knows the game, understand when he talks about what team should have done. Like, he's a lot smarter than I thought he was, even when he was our coach. I thought he was just a big done Dan Campbell. But I mean, what more do you need? Did you see the fucking? Did you see Jets Media? It's not an official Jets account, but it's like NY Jets Media or something. It's a 200,000 follower account, whatever it was. Said, what do you think of Rex Ryan? I went through the comments. 100% of Jet fans said yes. There wasn't one. I think there was one guy who said I'd prefer Vrabel, but I'll take Rex. There wasn't one no.
Oh, how about that?
Fucking do it.
How about
There's
that?
certain things in life where it's just like
It
it's
falls in your
obvious.
lap.
It falls in your lap, and like this is
right
one
there.
of those situations. Just hire
do
the guy, get out of the fucking way, and let him fucking do what he
How
did
about-
10, 15 years ago.
How about that clown, Fireman Ed, crying and complaining last week? The Jets, I was at the game. But
They phased him out, right? They
Jets
phased him out.
refused to put me on the big.
Bro, do you know my friend beat the
Bro.
shit out of him?
You quit the Jets before.
He quit
you
4 years
fucking
ago.
Loser. No one cares if you're at the games.
Bro, he would show up at the bars. What's that bar there by the stadium, Bill? The one that we were going to go to and run the shuttle out of. AJ's? Not AJ's, the strip club. The bar by Secaucus. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever the AJ's
Tommy
strip
goes
club.
to strip club. It's
Yeah,
not the
there's
fucking-
only like 3 things in the back there, and it's like strip club,
Rex Ryan's not
liquor
going to the
store,
Bears.
and fucking this bar. And I forget the name. Reds, I think it is. Reds, right?
That sounds right.
Reds. Fireman Ed used to go up in Reds when he was peak Fireman Ed. Bro, my friend kicked the acquaintance, beat the shit out of him in the bar because he was so annoying. He was the most arrogant fucking
He's
prick.
a loser,
Bro, everyone hated him. You'd
Yeah.
think Jets bar, he walks in, everyone was like, fuck you. Everyone hates him. He's a piece of shit. He demanded all his drinks be free. And
Yeah.
used to he's a fucking
He went
scumbag.
on social media and said, "Guys, I was at the game, just to let you know, but they refused to put me on the jumbotron."
I
to
mean,
do
he's
the
like
chant."
fucking, he's like Taylor
Bro,
Mathis. Yeah.
Stop
Shut up.
lying.
God, he's so annoying. I fucking hate
You
that
quit
motherfucker.
the Jets.
He quit the team. He literally gave up on the Jets and quit the team and stopped going to games. Like, fuck you. And then when he realized he wasn't going to be famous or popular with his book and his fucking other thing he was trying to do, he went back to being Fireman Ed again. It's like, bro, you're a loser. Stop it.
You do a chant.
Yeah, stop it. You're a fucking loser. So,
There
anyway,
is golf news that I'm pretty excited about.
what's that?
Rumor is they're going to get rid of they're not getting rid of the Tour Championship, but right now the Tour Championship, I personally think it's stupid. Like Scotty Scheffler starts out at like 15 under, then whoever's second in points starts the tournament out at like 10 under.
Yeah, they have like a handicap, right?
Yeah, they stagger it. They're talking about as soon as this year actually getting rid of that, and they're going to make it match play, bracket style.
Wow.
Which
That-
that
that's
would be
pretty-
really
that's
fucking
pretty
cool.
cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you'd have fucking like how many golfers? 64?
It would be
Do it like a March Madness bracket?
No, I think it'd probably be the top 16 would be my guess. because they do so many cuts going into that tournament.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty fucking awesome. That's cool.
That would be cool.
Will anyone get buys? Have they mentioned?
I didn't see the whole details on it yet. They just came out and said that was what the plan is, and it could happen as soon as this year, which we really because they gave up on their match play tournament. They used to have a match play tournament, and that was one of my favorite tournaments of the year. I love that thing. Actually, we made a killing in chat on that 2 years ago.
I remember that match play.
Killing in chat.
Yeah, we killed
Right,
that.
fucking
That thing was crazy.
Yeah,
I think I hit over 50 units on just that one
that was
tournament.
literally. It's funny because I didn't bet the golf like a week or two before, and you hit like another plus 15,000 or something, and I was like, this week I'm going at it, and you slayed it, and I just kept hitting.
Yeah,
balls.
and that was like everybody's favorite tournament of the year, and they just got rid of it. I mean, that's how stupid the PGA is.
Tommy spoke about that yesterday on the show when we went live about the Howard not being allowed onto the stage after.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy, and I mean, these people are all fucking retarded. Like everyone's retarded everywhere. The quarterback of the fucking winning team isn't allowed on the stage, and then you got three, like the 10th and 11th person who should be on the stage up there, going, "Hey, get him up. How about you get the fuck down? How about you get down, number 91 or number 42? How about you get down?" Because you're not even in the front. You're like the 13th guy. How about you let the quarterback up? Your job is to protect him. You're an offensive lineman. Get the fuck off the stage. They said there was a weight limit. Like, you're that close to the weight limit? Maybe get the fat ass who's fucking talking to him off the stage and put the fucking quarterback up. Maybe save some lives up there. But I've never heard of a stage with a weight limit of 20 people. It's not like they had the whole team up there. It was like 20 guys up there. Like, fuck is it made of? Paper mache? That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. All right, college football today. I mean, this is a... These are games that we wouldn't even bet if they were on a Saturday. So we got a game coming up at 4 o'clock. This game was one of my favorite games of the bowl season for the total. These are two teams in North Texas and Texas State who really just fucking put up numbers. I mean, most of these times you see these games go to like 80, 90 points, right? Mm-hmm. So the total is 65.5 on this, down from 66.5. The problem with it is it's a fucking mess. I mean, literally, I'm trying to go to my write-up here. North Texas on offense is missing their quarterback, their top wide receiver, their tight end, multiple offensive linemen. I think they're missing a bunch of defenders. Okay, so that's North Texas, the underdog. They've moved to plus 13.5 now. They are in this. I think it's even 14 at some books. So you got that shit show, and North Texas is allergic to defense to begin with. So them missing they don't even need to be missing a defensive starter. They give up fucking 40 points a game, so it doesn't matter. So Texas State, you'd think, would roll, but Texas State, the big thing, if you guys in chat find anything, the last time I looked was 45 minutes ago before we got on the show, an hour ago. Please go now and write in chat so I could have it before we get off. McLeod was playing, and then he wasn't playing, and now he's playing a half, I believe. So we don't really know. The quarterback for North Texas, Chandler, will not be playing. He threw for like 3,800 yards and 31 touchdowns. So North Texas is going to be missing their quarterback, wide receiver, tight end. So their aerial attack is going to be in the hands of a fucking kid that's never played football yet this year. So we don't know what to expect. You got to imagine the third-string quarterback of North Texas isn't exactly a five-star recruit, right? So I wouldn't expect too much from this fucking kid. It's not like it's Georgia or Alabama where you got some superstar from Texas coming. This kid probably is a D2 player. Who
I did find an interesting stat about Drew, the quarterback you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
In his final 2 years at high school, he finished with more tackles on defense than he did touchdown passes.
That would make sense for the North Texas backup third-string quarterback. Yeah, so.
I mean, that's how you get North Texas, baby.
I mean, at least we know he's tough, right? So on the other side of the ball, though, McLeod is another assassin. I mean, this kid threw for 3,000 yards, 30 touchdowns this year for Texas State. Texas State has been a fucking roller coaster this year. It's been a complete shit. I think they were favored in every game. I think they're favored over Arizona State. This is a team that could fucking rake points. But they're missing a ton of guys too, and we don't know how long the quarterback's going to play. So if you guys can find anything on McLeod, that's who I need. I need information on McLeod to find out how long he's going to play for. It looks like he's going to play a half. That would be my guess from what I said. I think we got a Cam Ward situation here, right? Where he's going to go out, play the first half. I think he wants to play in the Shrine game or some shit they were talking about. So if Jordan McLeod is in, I mean, this offense is nuts. right? So I'm going to be doing a small play, 2-unit play on Texas State first half. Bet 365 has it minus. Actually, I didn't put the VIG on that. The play I just put out, guys, for the subs, it's minus 135. Minus 6.5, minus 135 on Bet 365. There's other sites that give you alternate first half lines. Some of the sites are at 7. Some of them are at 7.5. I'm okay with 7, obviously. 7.5 is fine if you got to. I'd probably rather take an over 20.5 team total for the first half. But I'm afraid to touch the game. I'm afraid to go full game on this because we don't know what's going to go on with McLeod. So I think this is one we're going to want to bet it live. Where there's not going to be much defense being played on either side. So this will be something where we'll watch a drive or two, see how this fucking retard on North Texas looks, see if we get any news, because usually they break the news as the game's kicking off, right, Bill? Like they'd have nothing, and then the game kicks off, and it's like, oh, by the way, he's going to play 5 drives, you know? So let's wait to see what happens when this thing gets started and hit something live on it. That's at 4 o'clock, and if you think that's a shit show, wait till you see the game that's taking place tonight at 7:30. I mean, Virginia Tech opted out. Not their player, like the whole team. They're missing 19 starters. You only have 22. 19 or 17, I think it was 17 stars. There's no one playing for Virginia Tech. And then there's backups that aren't playing. So, I mean, we're talking about 2 disgustingly horrible games. This line opened at Minnesota -1. It's now Minnesota -10, and it's getting steamed. So Minnesota should win this game, but again, you got another game where we don't know who the fuck most of these guys are who are going to be playing. The total's at 42.5, so that's like a fucking bad weather NFL total, right? So we're not expecting a lot of points. I don't think Virginia Tech's going to be able to do much. Minnesota is still in that range where you could take like a money line parlay on them here. 10 points is a lot for a Minnesota team on the road who isn't big, but they're minus 385. So if you wanted to go throw them in a parlay with something you like tomorrow or some of the plays we're going to be talking about, it's under that 400 number where you could take them with like another minus 300 and pretty much get an even money bet. I'm probably going to lay the 9.5 on Minnesota on this one, but I haven't made an official decision yet. There's people literally opting out by the minute at Virginia Tech. There was 2 more yesterday. So by the time this game kicks off, they might not even be able to field a team. I don't even know what's going on over there. They're in shambles. And they were fucking terrible to end the fucking season. So you got a team that doesn't give a fuck, that doesn't have any fucking players, that fucking limped into the fucking bowl season, losing like 3 of their last 4. Good luck, guys. You want to bet it, bet it. We're going to bet it. But again, these are probably 2 games that you're going to bet live. You're just going to wait until they start. And that's it for college football night. That's all there is. So let's move over to NBA. What do you guys got going on today?
We're killing the NBA to start the new year.
Okay, give me something to bet on.
Tonight, the best game is the fucking Knicks versus the Thunder.
I wish they had another in-season tournament.
Me
Shouldn't
too.
they do like 3 of these? Like just to get the players to try, just do 3 of them.
Well, some of them we're starting to try now.
Yeah. By the way,
Knicks-
I just saw, I'm looking at the article right now. Howie just put his breakdown, and Howie's on Texas State first half, the same play. So we're both on Texas State first half, minus 6.5 now. Go on, Hoffman.
I mean, the best game of the night is the Knicks versus the Thunder. Knicks have won 9 in a row. Thunder have
Oh,
won
that's
12.
tonight? All right, that's one I'll watch. I'll watch that one. That's maybe my first full NBA game watch.
It's at 8 o'clock on NBA TV tonight.
Okay.
I'll be taking Hartenstein double-double again. He missed last night by 1 rebound.
And that was because of the first quarter where he had
Yeah,
0.
he did
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah, so he missed it by 1. Taking him again tonight. And I'm taking Memphis versus Kings. As long as Zach Edey's playing, I'm going to take him. He's won the tip, 93% of the time this year. So he should definitely win it over Sabonis. Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bain, plus 450, plus 550, first basket in that game.
All right.
I like
just
the
found my
cat.
bet. I found my bet. Oklahoma City Thunder money line, Minnesota money line, minus 112. That's what I'm doing. So I can root against the Knicks in Bill's house.
Minnesota, like the football team.
Yeah, the football team. The football money line, and then the Thunder.
I like the Cavs as a parlay piece. They should win today. They're fucking really good.
I mean,
They're
this
playing
team's not slowing down, huh?
No,
I mean, what the
they
fuck?
got a good coach now. That's why
Yeah, I mean,
they got Kenny Atkinson. Now he's fucking should have never been fired by the Nets, and
it's
now he's
so
fucking
ridiculous.
I mean,
There's a couple
he's a
coaches
great
that should have
coach.
never been fired. They're fucking.
They're a good team to target for props.
They're
too, 'cause
29-4.
They're Tommy. They're 29-4, and
Still?
no one talks
I
about them.
haven't seen them on ESPN once.
Everyone only talks about the Celtics and the Knicks. Everyone's talking about the Knicks catching the Celtics right now. That's not even for first place,
Dude.
for second place.
Wow, I mean, you guys know I don't watch NBA. I think I hate the sport.
No,
but
dude, they get
I mean,
no
I knew
love.
they were still in first because 29 and holy shit, they started off like 17-0 or some shit, didn't they?
Yeah, they were 18-0.
What the fuck?
They're
29
good.
and
They're
4 is
fucking nasty.
ungodly. Yeah, that's
And,
insane.
dude,
I have not seen
another
one
thing, guys.
piece of information on any sports channel about
Another
the
thing,
Cavs.
guys, if you want to parlay, Kenny Atkinson is minus 190 for Coach of the Year on DraftKings. He's gonna win it.
I mean, how do you not?
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus Christ. Even if they don't finish first, I think he wins it.
yeah. I mean,
At this rate. So ECU Pirates said 5 hours ago, a Texas State sports reporter tweeted that. I know he's playing. That's what I've been getting. I've been getting everyone say he's playing. He's starting the game. So that's why initially he was out. Initially he was in full, then he was out, then he's playing. So I know he's playing. The problem is I think it's just the first half. I'm a little worried that they might do one of those bullshit like 2 series, 1 series switches, but I don't think so. I think this is probably going to be him. So I need to know. Thank you, ECU. But I need to know how long he's playing. That's because if he's playing the full game, we're just curb stomping Texas State. They're going to beat them.
the Texas State.
I saw a couple different things. One was he's going to play till he gets 10,000 yards. Another one is he's going to play a half. So
yeah, that's what it seems like. Yeah,
that's all the reports I saw.
That's the same stuff. And
We
that's
might have
from
to
earlier
do
today,
what
right?
we
'Cause
did
those are the
last
same
year
ones, I
for
think.
Brunson, but this year we do it for Hart. I think Hart deserves to be an all-star.
Mm.
I mean, we got Brunson in there last year. We made a hard push for him. I think
That was awesome.
we got to do it again this year.
Yeah. So just
So
so you
guys,
guys
if you guys
know,
don't know what we did last year, Brunson was never an all-star going into last season.
Hoffman got him in.
Me and Bill decided we were going to take it upon ourselves. We were doing giveaways for people to vote for him.
You
Might have
got
to do
him
it
in.
again this year.
Listen, I don't care what anyone says. You guys got him in.
We did get him.
Oh.
That's it. It was all you two. Even though me and Bill fucked up getting Jersey college sports betting legal here, but you guys did that good. I was all you. I heard Brunson thanked you guys in the post game.
He might have.
No, it didn't air. It didn't air. It was like a behind the scenes thing. But Diana Rossini actually tweeted something about it that he thanked you guys for getting him in. So what Zab just said to trying to get him 10,000 yards, he needs 172 to get there. So that's a half, right? With the way Texas State plays. So if he gets to 172, at that point, may want to fucking start hedging or get the other side if he does it too early. By the way, he's been on UCF, Arizona, JMU, and Texas State. This kid's been bouncing like a fucking frog on the lily pad.
Jeez, how many times a year was he transferred twice a year?
Just every year. Just
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I think, and he had to take. I think he's been in college since 2018 or something. 2019, he was in college since.
That's what I would do if I was in college.
Dude, you see the one kid that fucking was in college for 9 years
Yeah,
and just finished his career? It's fucking insane.
he's like older than like Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he's older than exactly. Lamar Jackson, all those guys. Anything else in the NBA there? Obviously, do you guys have a lean on the Knicks Thunder? What are you guys thinking? You guys are Knicks fans?
I think the Thunder will win their home.
Thunder is so good right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Cat's gonna have a problem down low. Would help the size of the Thunder down there with Hartenstein. Hartenstein's gonna be on a revenge murder mission, right?
I do like Josh Hart's rebounds tonight.
Hardenstein minus 105 double.
Yeah, he should be out for blood, right? So
I'm gonna make a same game parlay for that one. That's the same game parlay game.
Hoffman, I said it yesterday on here. That I think Isaiah Hartenstein should be an MVP. I think he should at least be in the top voting. Since Holmgren has went down, they've lost 1 game since he's come
Yeah,
back.
they don't lose.
Since he's been in the lineup. I thought their season was going to hit the shitter once Holmgren went down. They've gotten better.
They're gonna get him back.
With Hardenstein back in the
that's
lineup.
scary.
I mean, it's crazy.
They're fucking good, dude.
That guy.
And I don't want to. There's a situation they end up with the first overall pick. So I'm not gonna say
because of a trader. What happened?
Yeah, they can fucking get Cooper Flag. Like
Shut
there's a
Who,
world.
the Thunder?
Yeah.
Do you know what had to happen, or it's more complicated?
It was with the I forget what it was. I have to look it up. I knew
with
what
the
it was.
Bulls for the Caruso deal.
It was one of the trades that they just made recently. They have the rights to someone's pick, then it's unprotected.
Somebody said the Clippers.
Clippers.
Clippers are-
Clippers. Yes, the Clippers. Yeah, they could get
Clippers
the
are
Clippers.
bad too, right?
Yeah,
They're
they're like,
2025. They have the rights to swap picks with the Clippers. Side note: this could be interesting if Kawhi is out till the All-Star break, like some rumors are saying. A top 6 protected Sixers pick, top 10 protected Jazz first pick, and a lottery protected Heat pick.
dude, Sam Presti is literally the best GM in the league. He's
Wow,
fucking
that's crazy.
dominant.
Yeah, Clippers aren't that bad. I thought they were a little worse. They're actually all right.
But still,
So yeah, I mean, listen, Oklahoma getting any high pick. Oklahoma City should not be getting high picks at all with that fucking talent on that team right now. But yeah, that's an interesting situation there too, because when Holmgren comes back, that's not like the fucking the shit show that Minnesota had last year when you had Cat and Gobert. Like Holmgren's versatile, right? So would they
He's
play
like a
hard?
point guard, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you got bigs. One's playing a point guard, one's playing a center.
yeah. Remember
That's
I
a
told
fucking
you last
scary
year.
team.
Remember I
did,
told
yeah.
you last
You
year
said,
when they
yep.
traded Giddey, they were gonna move Holmgren to fucking handle the
NBA's
ball
crazy.
more.
Just fucking aliens all over the court.
It's crazy.
Anything else in the NBA?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
Jalen Green 20+ points tonight for
right.
Houston. Then De'Aaron Fox under 5.5 rebounds.
De'Aaron Fox under 5.5, and Jalen.
I like
Green
that. He's
over
on his way
5.
out of Sacramento. They got to get rid of him.
Another one fucking.
You know where I want him to go, Tommy?
Where's that?
Miami.
Orlando.
Oh, that'd be a cool spot. Yeah,
They want him too.
Yeah, that'd be good. He's a stud. What's up with this Laker line? Is someone out? Fucking -5, and now it's down to -2 with 60%.
Dude, the Lakers suck.
60%
I was looking
of
at
the
that.
public's on this thing, and the line dropped almost 3 points.
I think AD's been hurt for a while, right?
Yeah.
He has.
Um,
And then he you see him twist his ankle the other night. He was just standing up, and out of nowhere, he just twisted it. Like his whole ankle rolled. While
People are
he's
saying
standing
JJ Redick's gonna get fired now.
I don't even know. It didn't even look real when he did it.
Tommy.
The fucking team is a disaster.
Yeah, Anthony Davis is a game time today. But yeah, he's had Hoffman. He's been saddled with bullshit ever since.
Well, and then what's his name went on the podcast yesterday?
The whole Bronny James thing was fucked him.
Bronny James is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, now this is what's going to happen now because Dwayne Wade just went on a podcast yesterday and was like, we need to see more of Bronny. He's like, this team is not good. Why are they not developing their young talent?
They're 19 and 14.
Dwayne Wade, stick to your kid who's dressed up
stick
like
to your little fucking tranny son. All right.
Worry about your own children. Who
He
are
literally said that.
fucking
out loud. Which is a little crazy because he's like really good friends with LeBron.
Tell your
and
kid to
fucking
take off
ripped
the
his
makeup,
fucking-
and then you can talk.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade. And get the fucking dildo out of your ass that Gabriella Union sticks up there every night, you pussy. The Lakers are 19 and 14. Like, what's so wrong with that? Like, this is better than they've been the last few
Yeah,
years.
they're
They're
not-
usually in the play-in game. Like, they're actually the 6th seed in a
Yeah.
great conference.
LeBron
Like,
having
what is JJ Redick doing wrong? Like,
People
I
are
mean, they
saying
made
he's gonna
a
get fired.
phenomenal draft pick with Connect, right? Like, Reeves is balling out. You got LeBron. You got Anthony Davis. I mean, this team is there, right? Hachimura and D'Angelo are still there, right?
No,
What
they
the-
just traded D'Lo back to Brooklyn.
They're there. Who they got?
Finney Smith and someone else.
Finney Smith and somebody else.
Wow. All right.
I am adding another one that I forgot about. I'm gonna hit Austin Reeves plus 190 double again.
Austin
He's
Reeves
got
on
like three
Sunday.
straight. He's got 3 straight doubles.
What's his triple double? He might get triple double.
Probably
Probably like plus 1,500.
let me see.
It's under the bet you just made.
No,
Little
I'm not
better.
on a. I'm not. On a sportsbook.
I just looked down like one row.
I'm on a website that gives me all the sports books.
Hold on. I could.
Yeah,
Plus
that was it,
2,000.
Russ. That was it, Russ.
I see
Mercury's
plus
saying.
2,600 on FanDuel. Hoffman,
There you go.
you hear me?
I'll sprinkle that too.
For what?
2,600 for Austin Reeves triple double.
That's
Did anyone catch Charles
Great.
Barkley absolutely go off on Reddick last night for 2 whole minutes on the broadcast? No, what happened? Did you see it, Hoffman?
yeah. Barkley was going off. He was saying he needs to be fired.
Why? What's he doing wrong? The guy's been a coach for 23 games in his life. Like, give the guy a minute. Like, what the fuck?
Did you see Charles Barkley? He just got glasses, like reading glasses. See his glasses that he got?
I don't watch that sport.
Charles Barkley.
The only
Shaq-
thing I actually do watch in the NBA is the fucking TNT pregame and halftime show.
Yeah, that's the best.
It's better than the fucking game. But I mean, what? Come on, God. The guy's 19 and 14, and these aren't his first 33 games on the Lakers. These are his first 33 games coaching in the world. He's probably never even coached a middle school team, right? Give the guy a minute. Like, Dan Campbell was 0-10 to start with the Lions. I mean, like, give the guy a fucking minute. He's dealing with LeBron James, Bronny James fucking draft picks, people coming at him on TV. Like, what the fuck? People talking about him on podcasts. Dwayne Wade. Fucking back the fuck off, dude. My God. I feel bad. I like Redick, so if you want to know
I don't.
I said it was going to be a problem, though, because he's got a temper, right? Like, you even see it with Stephen A., like, on the show. Like, Redick's got a fucking temper, and these little diva athletes can't handle that. So, probably why D-Lo's gone. Let's move over to college basketball. I actually there's not a big slate for college basketball. I actually really like it, though, today. There's a few games that jump out that really could have been max bets. I do love Ohio State, so that's probably my favorite bet of the day. We have, let me just pull this up here. I'm just going to pull my lines up. So Ohio State's going against Michigan State. I'm sure a lot of you who know the way I bet college basketball who aren't surprised that I am on this game. Worst record, unranked, home team, interconference, rival, road team, top 20, underdog, the home team favored. So we have Ohio State -2.5, taking a -140 on that. That is a max bet. I have Temple -122, I believe the line is right now. That could be a max bet. It's a 3-unit bet right now. And Iona -135. Those are my 3 favorite bets. I'll have 1 or 2 that are close. I just need to see how the line move closer to tip. But as of right now, those are my 3 favorites. If I had to rank those in order, I would rank them Ohio State 1, Temple. Let me just see the line. Temple 2. No, Iona 2, Temple 3. So Iona by a slight hair over Temple. Anyone else have anything in college hoops? Nope. Good. All right. And the play I'm really looking at, which I'm almost positive, barring something, there was a piece of news I put in my notes here that I was waiting on in this game. But St. Louis is probably going to be definitely going to be a play. It's just a matter of how much. So I think St. Louis takes care of St. Joe's at home today. It's at 9 o'clock tonight. So that will be a play. Subs, just stay tuned for how many units that's going to be. Next sport, hockey. D-Rocky, talk to me.
I'm doing. So there's a lot of really weird line movement on that Nashville-Vancouver game. But I think I'm gonna just put a unit.
Yeah, right. Like, what if I was looking at that too? Because the odd thing here, D-Rock, in that game, like Nashville, don't they have like 3 wins on the road?
Yeah, Nashville's horrible on the road.
They're
like
fucking
the
horrible on the road, and they're getting fucking steamed
and
in this thing.
We seen this happen last week.
They're up to 190
Winnipeg.
on Caesars.
Yeah. This happened against Winnipeg last week, and it was the same situation. Nashville was on the road. They still only had 3 wins, and Winnipeg shut them out.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna bet Vancouver here. I'm only doing a unit just because it's fucking fishy. But
yeah, I mean,
like props,
I know Vancouver's dealing with some injuries, and obviously, I mean, this probably has to lean towards backup goalie here. But that's crazy. I mean, you got a team with 3 wins on the road, getting steamed up from 137 to 190. You could still get 167. Seems to be the best line out there. Is that what you're seeing, D-Rock? Bet Rivers?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could still get 167.
But even that went up. That was when I looked before the show. That was like minus.
Oh yeah, earlier today I was an hour ago. It was 149, and I was debating it. Now it's almost out of range. But yeah, that one's crazy. I'm on the Canadians and the Blues. D-Rock, I don't know if you're in line with those.
I lean the Canadians. I'm not betting a side there though. I just don't want to bet on 2 shit ass teams.
Yeah, they're both bad.
Going head to head. So I'm going props there, and I'm actually going with Connor Bedard. To get an assist in the game, and then also 2.5 shots on goal. So the assist is plus 122, and then the 3+ shots on goal for him is -110. And then the only other bet I got is Barkov for Florida, 3+ shots on goal also at +100.
Okay, yeah, I've been betting this Canadian team a little bit over the last couple weeks. They're actually getting pretty hot. They've won 6 of their last 7. 3 straight games coming in, and the Blackhawks are just fucking I mean, they've lost 6 straight?
Yeah, they're a disaster right now. I think they're going for the number 1 pick.
6-2,
again.
5-1, 6-2, 4-3. I mean, they're just giving up 5 or 6 goals a game. They've lost 5 straight. So 5 straight, and I think they've only won like 4 of their last 18. So I like this. This line flipped through the 0, like Bill was just talking about to start the show. Blues started as a dog. They're actually minus 104 now. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Blues get up to like minus 110. I'm sorry, Canadians get up there to minus 136. The Canadians are. Blues are the other one. Started as a dog at minus 104. On them versus the Sens. What do you think of that one, D-Rock?
Yeah, I like that one.
All right. So we have consensus Blues.
Yep.
I'm on
And-
Canadians. You're on props.
And I'm
then you're
small
on
bet
Predators.
on Vancouver.
You're on Vancouver. Okay, you're on the other
Yeah,
side.
like-
All right.
There's some. Don't be surprised Vancouver loses, but that's I can't see why.
That's a
Nashville's
lot of. I mean, you're
beating
getting
that.
plus 160 or something there against a team that has 3 road wins.
And according to like the system I built for myself, I have Vancouver at like minus 140 in this game, minus
Wow.
150.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you almost have to take that. That's insane. Let's move over now to NFL. Zab, we have a lot of fucking incentives going on this week. We have fucking players playing for millions and thousands and hundreds of thousands. And if you don't think that matters, all you needed to do was watch the interview after the NBA Cup from whatever that dude's name was, Hoffman. Who the fuck was that? The kid.
OKC Williams.
Williams, yeah, at the end of the game, where he was literally looked like he was in tears because of $100,000 extra that he would have won had they won the thing. So if you think these football players who make half that fucking money that the NBA players do are not going crazy for $250,000, $500,000, $1 million, you're gonna be not. Is that Theo?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't curse. All right, no one curse. What up, buddy?
Yes.
Where you at? Get in here. You ready for war?
Yeah.
No. Where's your sword?
Yeah.
Where's your sword?
It's upstairs.
What'd you think of my video?
Huh?
What'd you think of my video?
Really good.
Yeah. Were you scared?
No.
Did it frighten you? Did you have to go cry because you were in fear of me?
No.
You think your Steelers are really going to beat my Bengals?
Yeah. I was just excited for your Bengals to cry like a baby
Wow. You're going to get it, boy. You're going to get it.
when they lose.
Yeah. All right. I want a video.
You already quit on the Bengals, Tom.
I want a video. I want a video of you crying under a desk, right there under Daddy's desk, crying, weeping. I want that video of you just tears coming out of your face as Joe Burrow runs through you.
You're gonna be getting tears out of your eyes.
Oh, we'll see about
when
that.
when the Steelers beat you.
We'll see about it. Check in Saturday. I'm going to FaceTime you Saturday at the end of
All
the
right,
game.
we're on
Later.
worst on Saturday.
War begins Saturday. All right, Theo.
Bring
All right,
it.
get out of here.
Wow.
Right.
Our wheels in the back.
He's awesome.
They're nuts. They had a
They're awesome.
snow day today, and they're just full of energy.
Oh, dude, snow days are the best.
Oh, it's been
I was
nuts.
gonna say, why aren't they at school?
Yeah, snow day. They got like, no snow, and they just canceled it.
Yeah, it may snow Monday. Let's just cancel school today.
They're
Uh,
probably going to again.
yeah.
So,
What do we got for incentives here, Zab? Let's start there.
we have a ton of incentives, and I think there's probably 30 or 40 incentives. We're not going to go over them all, but some of the big ones. Kyler Murray needs 50 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown for $750,000.
Black
So
Hoffman.
that could buy a
Let's
lot of
go,
video games.
Black Hoffman.
That could buy a lot of
So
video
I already
games.
put in chat. His line is 28.5, and we boosted that up to 50 also. So there's no touchdown props yet. It's something I'm going to keep an eye out for rushing touchdown, but that's a big one.
What else you got?
Mike Evans, we've talked about him a couple times. He needs 5 receptions, 85 yards to get $3 million. So that's
$3 million?
yeah, he already
That's a
got the
lot
touch.
That's a lot of cheese.
Yeah, his line jumped from it opened at 91.5 and it's already up to 100 yards. So it's jumping. All these lines are jumping quick. So I'm posting them in chat as soon as I see them. FanDuel has 0 lines posted.
FanDuel is not even. I was looking this morning.
DraftKings is slowly putting out plays and they're moving them. They're getting boosted up quick. Kyler Murray opened up at 23.5 and he's already up to 29.5, 30.5.
Mhm.
So
The nice thing about the Kyler Murray one is that he controls it, right? So usually
Exactly.
you like in those situations, especially when it's rushing, right? It's 50 rushing yards. You said it was, right? So
What's that?
I mean, you said it's 50 rushing yards, right, for Kyler?
Yeah.
I mean, so like he's in full control of that.
Oh,
You know, it's not even like a receiver. Like Baker's going to pump Mike Evans and try to make sure he gets it, but still things can happen. Pass interferences on bombs drop.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray can literally just make it. His team is terrible, and he is terrible, Bill, in case you're wondering. So he's going to make sure he gets that 100%.
Pollard's touchdowns is up on DraftKings.
See, that's
Is
a little
it?
tougher, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, 2 touchdowns
I
doesn't
bet
really matter.
it's plus 475 on DraftKings.
For 2 touchdowns or 1?
Two.
For 2.
What's he
I mean,
need,
you
like
got
80 yards and 2 touchdowns or something? For like
83
half a million or
yards.
something?
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't
real quick,
combine.
if you haven't bet that Austin Reeves triple double yet, hurry up, go to FanDuel and get that bet in. That line already dropped to plus 2,200.
Look at us moving lines again.
Another big one that I really like is Geno Smith. He needs 185 passing yards for $2 million. If the Seahawks win this weekend, he gets another $2 million. Not only that, but Jackson Smith-Njigba needs 4 receptions for 100 receptions this year. And DK Metcalf needs, I think it's 43 maybe receiving yards for 1,000 this year. So those guys are going to be
Seattle's going to be throwing.
Oh,
So tell me
yes.
they all
And-
went to dinner. They all went to dinner tonight, or going to dinner tonight. Going, yeah, whatever play is called, it's a pass.
Well, not only that, but if Geno Smith finishes over a 70% completion rating, he gets another, I think, $2 million. So he's got $6 million on the line.
And they're
just on-
eliminated, so they have no. They don't need to play to win.
Years.
No.
That's
I mean, you
years
just play to
salary.
win for the money. But I'm saying, like, I mean,
Um,
yeah, that's insane.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of money.
Exactly. Derrick Henry needs 1 rushing touchdown on Saturday for $250K. So what I did was I paired that up with Mike Evans, 80 receiving yards. Both guys hit their prop. We're cashing, and it's plus money. So another big one, Cortland Sutton needs 83 yards for, I believe it's $2 million. So these are some of the big ones.
Doesn't Von Miller need a sack or something?
Von Miller needs a half of a sack for
That's
$1.5
what-
million.
I think he did this before. I think there was another situation. with Von
McAfee
Miller.
said, did he? No, that wasn't Von Miller. That was what was the
Van
one?
Noy.
Van Noy.
I thought it was Von Miller a few years ago.
McAfee
I thought he did this
was.
before.
donate money to Van Noy if he gets it to his charity. So
Guys like Dante Fowler for the Commanders, he needs a half of a sack for $375,000. I'm going to target more of these bigger names, these really good locker room guys, because those are the guys that they're going to really aim to get their incentives. I'm not going the 3rd string tight end to get a touchdown because the team doesn't care about giving him $500,000 when they can cut him and just go get another third. So
A lot of times they're told not to get these guys incentives. We've seen this
Yeah.
before, and you heard Rex Ryan talking about it, how there's been multiple situations where they've had talks with GMs where they didn't want the guys to get their incentives. So
Yeah, if they're getting
you're
rid
a
of
lot
this
safer. You're a
offseason-
lot safer with guys who are DK Metcalf, Geno Smith, guys like that are cornerstones of the team. Than like Zeb said.
Well, like DK Metcalf, he's a free agent this year.
Yeah, but still, he'll beat the shit out of everyone in the locker room.
Well, not only that, but they're gonna if they want to keep him there, they want to keep him happy. And if he wants, this will be his 3rd year in a row with 1,000 yards. If they're gonna try and resign him, they're gonna get him the ball this weekend. So
Let me see. I see. No, Cortland Sutton.
there's
uh,
Cortland
just
Sutton,
said
you
that.
said. I'm just looking at the biggest ones. Another one, Mike Evans, Geno Smith. Yeah, there's a bunch of sack ones. A lot of sack ones.
yeah, Zaven Collins needs a sack for $300,000. Dante Fowler said Mike Evans, said Pollard.
Zach Ertz needs 990 and 2 for $750,000.
So I think if I'm looking at the Zach Ertz, I'm just going to hit 9 receptions because I'm sure that's plus 700, somewhere in that range. Like his line's probably going to open up at 4.5, 3.5, like it did last week when we hit it. So I might hit like a ladder to 7 and a ladder to 9, but that one's a little bit more. 9 receptions, and I mean they might. It's like big game for them to win.
Well, that's the thing. There's no props up for it right now. I like targeting Seattle, right? Like teams like that.
Yes.
Like Kyler, teams that are eliminated. If you got to go win the game, you'll do a little bit to get them there, right? You might throw an extra, little fucking short pass to them here or there, but I wouldn't be putting too much money on them trying to force Zach Ertz.
Well, I mean, his receiving props only 37.5.
Right, exactly. They're not going to force you, but it's worth a shot on the ladder. Why not?
It's not like Mike Evans, where he's not only
the guy there you want to feed anyway. So yeah, if you want to win, he's the guy you're going to. Yeah.
So Mike Smith just brought up Hopkins. He has a big incentive. I'm just waiting to see.
Is he even going to play the whole game?
I think he plays maybe a quarter to a half.
He needs a lot. He needs like fucking 9 and 100 or something, doesn't he?
So here's the way I'm targeting. He needs 1 touchdown for $250K.
Okay.
So his touchdown prop was plus 400. Just throw a half unit on that.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
So,
I mean, it's not like you have Mahomes there, right? Mahomes isn't playing.
Nah, I doubt Mahomes is playing. I mean,
I
there's
don't think Carson Wentz in his first start in fucking 3 years is going to be worried about forcing DeAndre Hopkins' incentive. I think he's going to be worried about his own ass
Anybody
looking good.
seen the line on the Baltimore Ravens Cleveland game?
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's like 19 or something, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
minus
19 and a half now.
It's
Holy
minus 20 on MGM.
shit. My God.
Minus
Guess what?
20.
Little teaser. That's my 2-point play this week.
I don't think I've ever seen minus 20.
That's insane. That's nuts. Anything? I know. What else do we got, Zab, to keep an eye on for this week as far as injuries? Forget about incentives, just overall.
So we've talked a ton about the Steelers in the chat, Steelers Bengals. I'm sure that's going to be a game we talk about a little bit. So the Ravens play at 4:30 on Saturday. If the Ravens win, they clinch the AFC North. If at the next game, obviously, is Steelers Bengals. If the Steelers win, they're going to be the 5 seed and play Houston. If they lose and the Chargers win, they'll be the 6 seed and have to play Baltimore. So Pittsburgh media talks a lot, and they're saying Tomlin don't give a shit who he plays. He's good he's good going to Baltimore because he has a good track record against Baltimore. He's not afraid of playing Baltimore. I still think they are playing like garbage the last couple of weeks. I think they try and get right in this game. And
situation brewing there with Pickens.
Pickens is very unhappy with
That was very
Russell
weird.
Wilson.
That conversation about Russell Wilson was really weird in the locker room. Bill, did you see that?
No.
Reporter came up to Pickens and said to him, like,
Oh, no, I did see that. I did see
like you and Russ running.
Russell Wilson.
And then he's like, who said that? You? And he's like, no, Russ. He's like, Russ said that? And he just puts his thing
I
over
saw
his
it this
mouth.
morning, yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah.
Why is every player such a bitch?
Well, didn't Wilson basically blame that interception on Pickens?
And they're all bitches.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm just
every
saying,
player.
but-
Yeah, like they're all like, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, person if the kids are there. Shut up, dude. Keep stuff in house. Keep it in the damn locker room. Stop airing out your laundry to the press. Like, it's the Steelers have a major wide receiver behavioral issue that's been going on. Bill, we talked about this years ago. Every wide receiver in Pittsburgh is losing their minds every year. I mean, do something.
It was good, like Hines Ward, and then Emmanuel Sanders was a good, solid guy, and then it was like AB, Martavius Bryant, Pickens, Santonio Holmes. Santonio wasn't too bad, but yeah.
I mean, dude, nonstop.
Yeah. They kind of started the
Mike
diva
Williams.
era in the wide receivers, I think.
Yeah, they did. The filming in the locker room era. They definitely started
Yeah.
that.
Juju, yes.
Yeah, Juju. All right, D-Rock, what are you looking at in this Sunday?
I haven't even looked at football yet.
All right, Bill, what are you looking at?
I'm good. There's no players. There's no props. Or
Yeah, and it's very difficult from a prop perspective.
Yeah.
And we're going to do our pick 'em poll in a minute, so we
Yeah.
don't need
I
to go over
don't have
stats.
any props yet because there's nothing out. Besides, I took Pollard for 2 touchdowns.
I think it's interesting that Miami actually has a shot to get in the playoffs. So if Denver loses and Miami wins, they're in the playoffs, even if the Bengals win. Miami's already ruled out Tua this weekend. He's doubtful, but he said he will play if they make the playoffs. He'll come back. Tyreek
If
Hill.
they both lose and Cincy wins, Cincy's in, right?
If Cincy wins and
Cincy
Miami
needs to
wins,
win, Miami lose, and Denver lose.
And Denver, yeah.
I mean, it's
And-
such a shame, dude. I mean, they're literally the hottest offense in football.
Oh, yeah.
They've had 8 different games that were a coin flip that could have gone. Well, it should have beat Baltimore twice. They refs. Listen, we said it at the first game of the season that when the refs came out and said they mistakenly called that touchdown for Gesicki, they mistakenly took it back in week 1.
Yeah.
Remember they killed everyone's survivor?
Yeah.
The refs apologized. Well, guess what? You just kept the Bengals out of the playoffs. Yeah. That gets flipped. The Bengals are in. Like that's a scary team. No one wants to play them right now.
Outside shot, but say it happens where Denver and Miami lose. Burrow goes up against Pittsburgh and say he launches 4 touchdowns again. The Bengals win the game by 2 touchdowns and they're in. Burrow in the MVP conversation.
Burrow should be the MVP. Burrow should be the MVP.
He has to be.
I mean, I think Burrow's the MVP regardless. And they won't give it to him if he doesn't make the playoffs. They probably won't give it to him if he does make the playoffs. But name a more valuable player. It's not Lamar Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's worth putting even just like a little.
We put one out.
Unit.
We have it out. We have it out from like a huge number. We have like 5,000 or 10,000 or something, but still plus 3,000. But guys, this Lamar Jackson thing is insane to me. I don't even know if he's the most valuable player on that team this year. I mean, Derrick Henry has been an assassin this year.
No,
correct?
Lamar is
better.
Fine, dude.
Lamar, listen,
his numbers are better than last.
Dude. When Lamar Jackson wins the MVP, and listen, he's phenomenal. His numbers are phenomenal. But he has Derrick Henry now. But Joe Burrow, the only players he has are players that he needs to fucking get the ball to. So, dude, it's definitely Burrow over Lamar. I don't even think it's close, honestly. Lamar has a ton of help. Burrow has no line, no coach, no defense, no anything. If they get in, it's Burrow. I don't care what anyone says. Disagree? What do you think?
I don't disagree, but I think it's going to go to Josh Allen.
I mean, Burrow needs a lot to get playoffs, and it's
Yeah.
not gonna,
I mean, listen, I think the Jets beat Miami. I really do.
too much stuff to happen.
I mean,
I agree.
dude, it really comes down to can Carson Wentz and some backups on KC take care of Bo Nix, right? Because, I mean, the Jets are a disaster, but Huntley's a disaster. That game might end 3-0, like those old school growing up Jets games. But you want to do our pick 'em?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me pull this up. Bill, you doing the standings?
Yep. So right now, Tommy's in first with 26. Hoffman's in second with 25. D-Rock's in third, 22. Zab has 19, and I have a pitiful 12.
Well, I guess I ain't
you were,
mowing
thought you
my
were the
yard.
hottest guy in the
College
pick'em
football.
pool.
Only
Wait,
college
what's
No. You said you were the hottest guy in the pick'em pool last week.
I had one.
How many does Tommy have?
26.
I think. How many weeks have we done?
We've done 12.
12.
How many weeks?
12. So
We
12.
haven't done 12 weeks.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 6 weeks.
And this
6
is 18.
weeks. I am 13-5, I think. Or what are we?
So are we doing this into the playoffs? The contest continue into the playoffs, or does it end this week?
No,
there's a
it's-
regular season, and then Bill's going to want to start a new one because he's in last place and he's
Yeah,
going to need
of
a chance to win.
why would I not?
Yeah, but then you technically lose this one, right?
Yes, he's dead.
Yeah.
Just to remind everyone.
Doesn't technically lose that. He
Just,
loses.
just to
Just to win one.
just
That
to
was the hottest guy at the end. Because
yeah, just to remind
I'm
everyone.
not killing Tommy in college football. so
Oh,
I'm
no, that's over, Bill. That's dude taking L. Dude, you tell me you can take
I
L's.
already said I'm in.
I'm not done.
I'm not like you.
I'm not done. It's my turn. You've been beating on me for a week.
Hold
It's
on.
my
Let me
turn.
pull Tommy G. So last week, the Panthers, where I took, were 8.5, and they got killed. But they could have won the game, even though they lost by 30. They deserved to win because they were just the better team.
I know you're
The
trying to
Rams-
be funny, but it's
the
not
Rams
working.
did
You're
win
last
the
place
game.
by a lot.
The Rams won the game, but they didn't cover. So technically, I'm counting that as a win for myself. So there's another one, and then I won the Vikings, so that's a good win. So I'm instead of going 1-2, I'm going to say I'm 2-1.
All right, honestly, I think we should give you those, and then you're only still in last place by 5 points.
But then I'm going to go back to the week.
All right, Bill. This gets over. This gets over.
All right.
Shut up. So yeah, enough. All right, Jesus Christ, just take your L. Stop
Well, let's
distracting.
just start. Let's end this.
I just want to emphasize that this contest is called Rupp's Rules, and it began because Rupp was talking shit about he guarantees he will kick my ass in a spread betting contest at the end of the year. And I vowed that I will slay me in guaranteed victory, and I am more than doubling him up.
Football, so I don't have to be.
Yeah, and now this is pissing me off because we should be in the fucking circa, and we're not.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. All right, get your picks out.
Go ahead.
I'll
Who
go
goes
first.
first.
Seahawks. My 3-point play is Seahawks -6.5.
Hold on, Off. I got to write it down. Minus what?
6.5.
Bill, maybe this clerical work that you're doing right now is hurting your picking.
Go ahead, Off.
2-point Ravens -19.5.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy, right?
1 point.
I mean, you're say that out loud. Like,
I did.
Go ahead.
that's
With
insane.
one.
1 point is
Rock.
the Bengals. Bengals -2.5.
Okay. D-Rock.
I must say, I am 6-0 in my
Hold
last.
on, Hoffman, who'd
bets.
you go with?
The Bengals.
Go. D-Rock, please go.
No, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear
I'll
it.
tell you at the end.
Oh, are you mad?
I
I'm
wanna
going for my
go. I
third
wanna
straight
go.
sweep.
I mean, listen, you don't even have to put your picks in. You're so far
3-point
behind.
play.
Jesus.
Bengals -2.5, 3-pointer. 2-pointer. The Vikings +2.5. And the 1 point, the Bears +10.5.
Okay. Zab.
My 3-point is the Bengals -2.5, going against my son. My 2-point is the Seahawks -6.5, and my 1 point is the Jets -1.5.
Okay.
Let's go.
Tommy.
I mean, we have to lay this 20, right? it's insane. My 3 points, obviously, the Bengals. That's my favorite.
Yes,
one.
I knew it. That's why I did them 1 point. Let's go.
Minus 2.5. I'm going Jets -1.5, and I just can't. It's so hard to pull the trigger on this. There's 19.5. So many fucking points.
Just do it like I did it. It's fun. Fuck it. Just say it.
Billy Zappi and
19.5.
yeah.
Take it. Give me it.
All right. I'm doing Cincy -2.5 is my 3. Vikings +2.5 is my 2. And Ravens -19.5 is my 1. Hoffman did Seattle
Wait.
-6.5. Ravens
Hold on. Slow down.
I didn't hear your
Zap?
2. I didn't hear his 2.
It doesn't matter. He's eliminated. We'll just
Yeah.
go read the rest of us, Bill.
Hoffman's 6.5 Seattle, 19.5 Ravens, Bengals 2.5. D-Rock, Bengals 2.5, Vikings 2.5, Bears +10.5. Zab is Bengals, Seattle and the Jets, and Tommy has Bengals, Jets, Ravens.
Okay. And if I go 2-1, this will be 7 consecutive weeks going no worse than 2-1 on my picks against the spread every week. Either 3-0 or 2-1 every single week.
Maybe you should put more of that energy into college football. Since you are selling the guy.
All right, Bill, being that you are in debt. Wow, you're at 12. That's bad. I think I got 12 in a week once.
Yeah, but I'm not
That's really
selling the guide for it.
I mean, listen, you're
I didn't tell everyone
12.
to sign up for the guide.
woof, 12. Final words, Zab, final words.
Get over to one a
He gets
parlay.
so mad when he's losing, isn't he?
I know my limitations.
I'm on a hot
You know
run.
your limitation. You
I
guarantee
came out
victory.
I
around
didn't
them.
say, hey guys, sign up for Bill.
Yeah, go ahead. Shut up. You already take your L. I thought you take L's. Take your L.
No, you're bringing it
Take
up,
your
so
L.
I'm going to keep coming
Take
after
your L.
you.
I know you will because you can't take an L. Go on, Zab.
No, you can't take an L. I said
Zab,
I'm
go.
All right, guys. Get over to one a parlay. Use code TommyG at checkout. Get a $250 deposit match. This is a perfect weekend to get over there. All the props, we're laying them early. Touchdown parlays, everything. So get over there. We got guys in there killing it, sending me screenshots every night of big winners. So Trucker Joe won $200 again last night. Mad Max won 150 the night before. So get over there.
All right. D-Rock, final words.
Go to my Twitter, hit the free link for 2 free weeks of DFS and hop in. We're doing PGA right now. NBA, I'm guessing, is coming very soon. Other than that, go Vikings this week. We got a +270 on them to win the division, so we just need a win.
Let's go. Hoff, final words.
Let it breathe, and let's go Knicks.
Bill Rupp, final words.
Go Knicks.
Go Knicks. 4, Zab, D-Rock, Bill, Hoffman. And how he ran away from you today, Bill.
Heidi Dewey. Heidi.
I did send him it. He was the first person.
I know he was on. I know he told me he was on a train.
No way he was coming on here today.
He was on. He told me he was on the
Come
train.
on the show last night. He wasn't coming on here today. He's hiding. There's no.
He did get stuck on the subway last night.
I wasn't even going to kill him today because he fucking.
I sit here and take it on the chin all night last night. I take it on the chin all day today, and then he tells me he's going to take it easy on Howie and come after me.
Because he put out a 3-unit play, you put out a
who cares?
I mean, there you go.
He did get stuck on the subway, he said yesterday.
Yeah, no, I know he was on the train before. He was texting me from there. But all right, for the guys, I am Tommy G, current leader of the Pick'em Challenge, and we will see how this ends. We got a horse race here. We got, I think, 4 of us in play, right?
Can I call a mulligan?
No.
What?
Good luck. Stay Cashin, motherfuckers. Mulligan. Fuck
I want a
outta here.
mulligan in my